Good morning, good morning. So it's 8:20 in the morning on July 15 of July. 15 of July. I'm driving in New Mexico on US 87 going south towards Amarillo, Texas. So I wanted to show you the side roads between the interstate. So I was on I-25 and US 87 is connecting I-25 with I-40 at Amarillo, Texas. Then I will go more south towards Fort Worth, towards Dallas, where I have a drop. I'm dropping paper, but it's a special paper that it's made, so its actual destination of this paper, it will be in your wallet. So it's money paper, but it's unprinted, of course. It's just blank. So stay with me to see more interesting things. Hopefully I will be able to record when I will deliver, because it's special paper that it's made for money, for printing money on this paper. Stay tuned, like, subscribe and share to support the channel, because you're going to see interesting things from my roads, from my trips. Like I'm going to post soon a short about the importance of post-trip and pre-trip inspection. When I left Canada on my way to Dallas, when I started this trip, I had a surprise, because the driver that dropped the trailer, loaded trailer for me to pick up to drive it to the States, he didn't did a good post-trip. I'm sure that he did not even a pre-trip inspection, because when I arrived to the trailer, surprise, one of the tires was worn out, the tread was missing in some parts, and this trailer had an issue in the past. That's why I'm watching my mirrors to see if that issue will reappear or not. That tire was worn on one side, just one spot. What means that that tire was blocked while driving, so it was so worn in that spot that a DOT inspection would put me out of service for that tire. So that's why I lost 3-4 hours, because I had to report that tire and someone had to come there in that facility where I pick up the trailer to change the tire. So I lost precious time that no one will going to compensate me for, and that's why it's so important to do your pre-trip and post-trip. A good driver will do that in a few minutes, because you know where to look and you know what issues can appear on the road and with some particular parts and components of the trailer. So you're not going to lose much time, and like I said, it's so important for the safety of the roads, because you're not only jeopardizing yourself, you are jeopardizing everyone around the trailer, the side traffic, the roads. Imagine I had a couple of weeks ago a tire that blowed on me, because retreated tire, if you are asking me, they are not allowed to be on the road. The process of doing that retreated tire, I think it's not controlled that much, and they are actually covering a worn tire, a bad tire, with some new rubber that will not going to stick to the main tire. And that tire blown on me because it was warm. I was driving the speed limit, but it was warm. I was heavy, and that thread actually detached from the tire, and the tire couldn't support the weight, the speed, the heat, and blow. So in that tire there are 110 psi of pressure. When that tire blows, the mud flap holder, which is solid metal, you can watch my videos, you can find that. It was like in cartoons, it was so bent that you couldn't imagine how much force is in that tire. So when you are driving close to a truck and you are staying beside the wheels, it's not safe for you. When the tire is going to blow, all your side windows will going to be gone and shattered. And imagine what can do to the interior, to the people from the interior of the car. All that shattered glass will going to hit your skin and injure yourself. So don't stay beside the truck like you like to listen for the sounds, or I don't know why loads of people are just sitting beside the truck, and they don't realize that driver, at least on the right side, he has some blind spots, especially with these mirrors that you have here in North America, that they are flat. In Europe, trucks and cars, small cars, the mirrors that they have, they are a little bent. They are not that convex or concave mirrors, but they are a little on the edges, top, left, right, and top and bottom. They are curved, and they are offering you a wider image of your blind spot. Here in North America, I don't know why, and why you don't take the example of Europe, but the mirrors that you have here, they are jeopardizing the traffic, because in my big mirror I can't see much. Okay, in the small mirror, which is I don't know how to call it, it's a special mirror, but it's small and it makes things look further away, and actually they are closer. So the only thing that I want to say is, don't stay beside a truck, a semi, 18-wheeler. If you can, go past him or stay behind, because bad things can happen. That driver can be the most good driver that you encountered in your life, but he's a human and he can have a bad day too. So he can have a bad one, a bad day, and you can imagine what could happen. When AI will going to drive the trucks, they will not going to have feelings, and they are going to follow the rules of traffic, of driving. That will not be good for humans too, because tell me that you did a mistake while driving in your life, and I am not going to believe you, because I know that you did some small mistake that you just did it. Although while driving you are not allowed to do mistakes, because one mistake can cause a big tragedy. But come on, tell me that you didn't overspeed once, just never in your life. If you're going to say that, I'm going to tell you bullshit. That's bullshit, man. No, that's not real. You are lying. Liar, liar, pants on fire, yeah? Yeah. So, somewhere between Denver and Amarillo, the sceneries are like this. No trees, nothing. It's like, let's see the elevation. The elevation is almost 6,000 feet, so 5,800 feet. Maybe that's why the sceneries are just without trees, and this is a high elevation. That's why. So, not too interesting, but you can make a picture of this area. Yes, I'm somewhere between south of Denver and north of Amarillo, Texas. Yeah, but actually in New Mexico, not in Colorado. Yeah. So guys, I said the roads are not that interesting for you to see. Like, subscribe, share and comment, because interesting things I'm going to post from my trips, like how to replace a tire fast and safe. A guy replaced me that tire that I was speaking about earlier in less than 15 minutes. That guy knew what he's doing, and he was moving like a pro. That was a pro doing his job. I had other examples too when I was in just at the border with California. I was in Prime, driving on I-15 going south. I stopped because I had a nail in my tire, and the guy came after a while. He wasn't that, I don't know, interested in doing his job. He replaced me one tire in 1 hour. That was a lousy job. A lousy guy doing a lousy job. I had another example I was in UK, in Europe, in Welsh, close to Ireland, and I was supposed to pick up a trailer from a port. A boat brought that trailer, and when I was just about to take the trailer, surprise! In Europe they have 3 axles and single tires on the trailers, and one of the trailers had a flat tire. I called the office from Ireland, from Northern Ireland. I was in UK, yeah? In Welsh. That guy came in 15 minutes and he replaced the tire in 5 minutes. He used a jack to raise the trailer. He didn't even took the tire, the rim out. So he replaced the tire on the rim that was attached to the trailer in 5 minutes. next one, maybe in Texas, yeah?